Okay, Ben Pennington, Managing Director, Polaris Media. I thought for today's vlog, we would look at the issue of reputation management, which is the subject of this brilliant book by Tony Langham and numerous other people. And I think it really goes to the heart of what PR is about. And I'm often asked, what is PR? And fundamentally, PR is about reputation. When I first went into PR 20 odd years ago as a former journalist, I used to think it's really about media relations and being able to write really good copy and generating lots of coverage. But PR is much deeper than that. It is really about your reputation, and media relations is one piece of that jigsaw. So I think also reputation can be both real and unreal. You can create a good reputation for your business in the short term that is undeserved. You can spin or overstate your case, and that can give you a competitive advantage, and that is unreal. At the same time, you can have a reputation where you are underestimated, and that is similarly unreal, because you're not doing yourself justice, and competitors might be shaping your perception in a vacuum because you're not communicating how brilliantly you're doing and the quality of your product, the quality of your team, the strength of your company values. And I do see this a lot, that companies are really not doing themselves justice, and it's hurting them. So again, your reputation may not be real. It's not doing you justice, how you are seen. That's a very frustrating place to be. At the same time, you can have companies that are really good at their reputation management. They've got a brilliant brand values. Everyone in the company is really on message for what the company stands for. And I remember working with Camel-led shipbuilders 10 years ago or so, and they had a brilliant brand values, very authentic brand values about wanting to rebuild an iconic name and provide jobs and work for businesses in a deprived area. And I know as a supplier, and many of the other suppliers felt very, very motivated by those values. And those values were helping the company to win awards, multiple awards, and win lots of work, big contracts with the Navy and the British Antarctic Survey. So that's where you see that a brand and reputation can really do the business a lot of good. The same with having this authentic purpose. We hear a lot now about purpose, and when a purpose is genuine, sincere, honest, it can perform brilliant results for your company. Often blogged before about the Apple Think Different campaign, how that inspired people to really feel passionate about this business that was thinking differently, like Muhammad Ali and John Lennon, as they famously presented in the marketing, that they were thinking different, like these great icons. And that gave Apple a real edge in the market. And I think also for us, we're genuinely passionate about seafarer welfare. Why are we passionate about seafarer welfare? Well, my family, my mother-in-law was a migrant worker, and she left Poland in the 1990s to work in America and send money home so her two daughters could go to medical school. And she was away from home for a very long period, like seafarers are. And to this day, I see the sacrifice and the pain that has caused. And I think it's the same for seafarers who are away from their loved ones for long periods of time. And that's why they deserve to have more recognition, and why we're very passionate through personal experience. We want the public to realise the sacrifice that these people are making, coming from often poor countries, to provide for their families. So reputation management, in the long run, there is a general consensus that in the long run, you will get the reputation that you really deserve, because in the long run, your actions will either match or not match your words. And if you match your deeds with your words and words with your deeds, and promote that in the media and promote it effectively, then you will start to develop a good reputation. But this is not something that can ever be taken for granted. Your reputation has to be managed, it has to be sustained, it has to be protected, and you have to measure it consistently. How are you performing? What are people saying on social media? How is your brand being received? You can undertake surveys with your stakeholders. And ultimately, it should be seen in the performance of the business as well, because a good reputation can be your magic ingredient for recruiting high quality staff and suppliers, for winning business, for improving the value of your business for sale, and even giving you the ability to improve your price points. So that is just some of my initial thoughts about reputation management. Big issue at the very heart of PR. I would love to hear what you think. Please do leave your comments below. Thank you for listening.